Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. Crimsonpanda here. So in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the new dragon build that's been popping up everywhere on the meta at the minute, and that is of course Voone's dragons. Now this uses a lot of the passive equipment that we've seen in the game. As you see with Cookie doing the +9 health has made a massive impact in Mercenaries, so passive equipments are probably the best in the game, so we're using quite a lot of those in this build. I hope you like it. If you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new or even a returning viewer that hasn't hit that sub button. Now let's head over and check out this comp. So this is the comp here. As you can see, I've called it Voone's Dragons. Now 9 times out of 10 we are going to start this opener with 3 greens. Now the reason we're going to be doing that is because of, like I said, the passive equipment. So Voone here, his dragon rune axe passive after a friendly dragon attacks an enemy, deal 10 damage to an enemy, which is obviously 20 damage if you're hitting into a blue unit like Kazagus or any shadow, and you know, it's just really strong. The only downside to this is that his axe throw is 4 speed, so if you're going up against a localer, you are either not attacking with Voone on turn 1 because you don't want to take too much damage as your triple green opener, but that's a really small downfall for how strong this dragon rune axe is. And then we're using Sinestra because obviously she is a dragon that attacks, she allows bleed damage, and it's just very strong, ready for a turn 2 heal on something that they maybe have focused down but couldn't kill, having a 2 speed to be able to heal them back up so that all their damage they took on turn 1 is sort of negated. And then of course we have Nefarian because he, once again, he is another dragon that attacks, so Voone is going to pop off with the 10 damage or 20 damage if you target in a blue. And then the Drachnid that comes out is also going to attack, which then does another 10 damage. Plus we're running the spare parts passive, so once a dragon dies, heal 10 health to all friendly dragons, which is going to be just these two on the first lineup, sorry. But that's still a huge amount of heals, doing 10 damage, healing 10 damage. It's just a no-brainer. Passives are just the best in the game. And then we also have Yulong in here. Now Yulong is very good, once again with his passive, the Pearl of Yulong, allowing you to not take too much damage. I've seen that Karen Diablo is making a return in the meta, so being able to bring out Yulong in the late game to prevent that 6 damage AoE, and it's only doing 2 to your dragons, is just huge. So yeah, that's seeing a lot of play. Plus the Jade Flame buff it as well, giving your characters plus 10 health and stopping Valera is a really powerful ability, especially if you can time it right. If Valera's already in stealth, it is annoying for that first turn, but the second turn they're not quick and they've still kept up the stealth, so it's really good in that way. Alex we have in here. Alex is a surprise unit because she is a dragon, but she does a lot of damage with her flame buffet, which does 32 damage, 2 greens in the late game. So if you are going up against a Diablo or you're going up against a Sylvanas, that 32 damage is absolutely huge. We're using Dragon Queen's Gambit to restore health to her, because if you're going up against a really big Illidan in the late game, or a Leroy for example, if they buffed it, then doing this, restoring the crit damage to your mercenary, just allows you to be able to focus those greens down in the late game a lot more, especially because Yulong, he does do his Jade Gust, but very rarely does he get the 80 damage off, and it's just going to be the base 40 at 10 speed, which isn't too great. And then obviously we're running a lot of spawns, a lot of dragons, so we've got Yulong in here to be able to protect your other units if you need to with the Among the Stars, or using his Starfire Blessing to try and pop down some of those red units in the late game with the absolutely insane buffed arcane damage because of the amount of tokens that has died. So I'll run through the equipments with you once more. So we got Dragon Rune Axe with Voone, Sinestra we got the Mana Brooch, Nefarian we got the spare parts, Yulong we got the Pearl, Alex we got Dragon Queen's Talisman, and Yulong we got the Band of Bursting Novas. So hope you enjoy this build, stick around for the gameplay, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, 2, 2 and 2, very difficult to read what's going to be coming out, so we're just going to start with our triple greens. So we'll put Sinestra in the middle because she has the ability to heal, and then if they're going to cleave anything, then that should be fine. They'll probably try and focus down Sinestra, so being able to heal her on turn 2 with a 2 speed if they don't kill her is still fine. Okay, Kazagus, Diablo, and Deathwing. So I mean, are we just going after Kazagus here? We're just going to focus down him. He is going to be a 4 speed, So probably get a taunt out, which is going to target with this. We kind of want to queue this up first, right? So if this hits the taunt, maybe we lose the 50-50. This hits the taunt, maybe it does. Or do we want the bleed? This can hit the taunt, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. That taunt's fine. We're just going to attack into him. Get the throw. Plus we get the dragon. Doesn't die, so we don't get the 10 heals. But that's fine. We bleed that as well for 10. A lot of units so that Kazagas can actually do quite a lot of damage. I think you queue up our 5. I'm not going to have dragon. We'll just go for the operative. So we can choose Friendly Dragon Steel and restore some health. Don't think that's going to matter. We just 6-speed here. Maybe this gets an attack through. It's definitely going to taunt up, I reckon. Yeah. Can't build anything. Goes for his 5-speed attacks. Okay, hopefully he doesn't. Heal's fine. We can heal Nefarian next turn. Getting a lot of health on his Diablo. We do kill that off as well, which is nice. And do some chip damage to Diablo as well. Nice. So we can heal up on Nefarian now with Sinestra. Try and keep her alive. Keep him alive, sorry. Okay, Karen Sylvanas, that's actually going to be really big amount of damage here. He just did the AoE, so he's not going for speed this turn. I mean, we could shoot with Shadow Flame. Depends what we're going to want to kill. I think we could target this down. Diablo might not be too much of a threat. Karen kind of is. Have you long to deal with that. I think we just go straight after Sylvanas. He's probably going to taunt up for a 3-speed, but that means he can't do the quick AoE next turn, which is kind of good for us. But then if he kills off dragons, we end up getting quite a lot of health off of that. Oh, he does go for the taunt now. That's fine. Denies that. Reclaim souls is huge. The 3 procs there. And we get the AoE as well for 30. Okay, so if we queue up something quick, his 4-speed's going to kill something. This is only 8 damage. We do kill Karen at 4-speed. Think we kind of have to do that. Go Sylvanas. He's probably going to shoot this for 4. So if we go for a little cheeky heal, that might be okay. Still going to die off, yeah. Which is fine, having a Karen Diablo end. Shouldn't be too bad to beat. Especially with the Alex. The Alex is doing quite a lot of damage. I imagine this is Cookie bench. It's Vol'jin bench. Oh, of course it is. So we do have quite a lot of damage we can do with the Celestial here. Don't know if we want to queue this 2-speed up because his 3-speed. That's actually probably going to be better. Don't want to do any nature. This isn't attacking. We might get lucky on this. I guess we just push quite a lot. Or do we go for a little heal? Little 10 health. Maybe it protects this. Plus Karen is 3-speed actually. So yeah, we'll do that. We get 2 abilities off then. So if he goes for the AoE, it's not going to matter too much. Okay, hasn't gone for the AoE this turn. So if we kill off the Vol'jin, we should be able to just singly kill this off. He might attack this. 4 speed. This is going to attack it anyway. Probably kill it off, actually. It's going to do 24. If he does that, we're switching with this, which is kind of a wasted turn. Gambit's only healing. Oh, actually, it's healing for 24, which isn't bad if we hit Diablo. We kind of want to kill the Vol'jin off. So we've got 36 plus 14, which is not enough. Maybe we do switch it here. This kills it. So I don't think it does. I think we just about survive. Maybe this kills the Vol'jin. Gambit for a big heal might be okay. Yeah, okay, Diablo does hit it. We get the heal there though. And the 80 damage, nice. So he's going for a 1 speed. Just going to kill this. So we'll try and queue up a counter. And then kill the Diablo off. Right, we got the counter, so his 1 speed is still going to kill it, but we got quick 10 heal in there. Nice. And then Vol'jin just dies. Easy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This could be Belinda Frost. Maybe Belinda Valera, and then no fighters in the late game. We've got the 3 blues, so we'll just open up with our 3 greens. Try and see if they don't have Belinda, that'd be nice. And if they do, get rid of that Localar. Okay, Shadow Golems with Kazagus. So we focusing on Kazagus or Vol'jin here? The Shadow speed is scary. But the Kazagus is going to get this Diablo quite big, so I think we go all in on Kazagus here. Sylvanas is going to be quick as hell when she comes down, but she's not going to come down for a while. Okay. There probably will be a taunt here, I can imagine. There's not, he's going straight up tokens. Okay, we're not going to unfortunately be able to kill off our 12/12s that come out of Nefarian. He's trying to kill it off, so we can Sinestra heal that next turn. Kill the Kazagus. And then we do just get a spawn. So we're going for a 2-speed heal, right? This isn't going to kill it. Unless he brings out Sylvanas now and gets a really quick hit into it with 10. So yeah, I think it'll still survive with like 2 health if that was the case. Goes Karen, so it's Karen Diablo, possibly. So he's going for a 3 speed, so we're going to definitely heal up. Try and take up this Vol'jin now. We will have a lot of dragons. We could probably just punish that with just this. I'm going to spawn another minion though. He does go for speed, so we're not hitting the Vol'jin. That's always going into Karen then. There's still so much damage. With this Voone passive, it does so much. It's like everything's done. I was on 10. And we get some heals. It's a shame that we can't just axe throw it to death. We'll go for a cleave. AoE, sorry. We need something quick, but we've only got a 6 speed, which is unfortunate. We do have a few dragons out, so this can maybe hit that. It's going to do at least 40, right? 20, 40. Maybe this attacks if it survives. Finishes it off. If it still survives, it's just dead, right? Okay, it doesn't survive. Voone is now dead. Killed a Karen. Does that come back and attack? No, okay. So what we want to play, this is quick, so our reds are going to get hurt a little bit. Done the AoE. Oh no, he hasn't, so I think this is going to be better. It's going to prevent damage for our dragons, so the AoE won't affect us too much. Block, stealth, and taunt. What are we healing? We're definitely healing something. Heal the Sinestra so we actually get it off. Try and go for the Bull Djinn again. Possibly... yeah, we should get that off. We can't really go for speed now because he's going to take less damage all round from the Yulong. Okay, cheeky little heal. Not too bad AoE. Speed. Yeah, here we go. Only 2 damage. Look, it's nothing. And we go for a big heal. This is going to be 60 AoE, so we could have probably not hit that because that was always going to die anyway. That is fine. Keep the position in there if an Illidan comes out for whatever reason, but it won't. It's going to be Sylvanas, right? He's already had his Diablos. This is Sylvanas and Cookie, maybe even a Rogers. Hasn't got a 3 speed, so he's got a 5 speed now. So if we queue up these two into this, we could potentially get one of them to go off before him. If not, we still don't die because of the take 4 less. Okay, Cookie coming in for a snipe on one of them. It'll only be this one. To try and queue that up. Taunt to prevent anything. I don't feel like... actually, we get quite a lot of nature damage if we do taunt here. So we've got 3 dragons out and it's going to be a 2 speed. So if we fail against the Cookie... yeah, I guess we use that. It's going to help with Sylvanas. And then we'll attack into that just in case we mess with these guys. Okay, that one missed. And he went, okay, nasty. So we do attack, which is good, because it's going to get the kill though. And we get spawn. Okay, 13 damage. We need to keep that alive. We keep this alive for the Sylvanas. We can just hopefully one-shot it because we've got loads of nature damage. So it's not going to attack, so it is going to do 70, which isn't quite enough. So he's going to go 20 here, maybe go for a 4 speed, but I don't see that. If he goes for a 4 speed, he loses just on that. So definitely keep that alive. 70. Maybe that works. Yeah, definitely trying to kill it. We give it the heal. Get the punch over there. So as I said, it is going to die. So's the rest of our board. So we chuck Cookie out first. Reclaim souls always happens. It's only 39. It's not too bad. And we get the heals. 4 on 1, and it's a Diablo. We could do this and get loads of arcane, but there's no need. 12 attack gives our Gambit really good amount of... we don't even need the cleave, just concedes. Nice.